Guess what I'm doing? I am sitting down on a bike and pedaling slowly, and I'm enjoying it. So just sitting down, pedaling slowly. I'm not wearing out, and I can get out of the house and relax. I know my oxygen level's going down, but I'm not wearing myself out to where I pass out. I think that people need to get out of the house, so this is me getting out of the house. See? Positive. It's 72 degrees and it's December. Gotta love it. So it's a beautiful day today, and I'm listening to a book called The 5-Second Rule. 5-Second Rule is by Mel Robbins. I don't know if you ever read this or not, but there's a link down below and you can get this book for free. I hope you enjoy this first part.
So fired up that you're here. I cannot wait to share this book with you. This is The 5-Second Rule. Transform your life, work, and confidence with everyday courage. Before we jump into the book, I just wanted to give you a very elementary definition of the 5-second rule so that you have some foundation as we jump into the book for what it is. The 5-second rule is relatively simple. You ready? Here's the definition. The moment you have an instinct to act on a goal, you must 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and physically move before your brain kills it. The rule is incredibly important because from the moment you have an instinct that could change your life, you only have 5 seconds before your brain will shut it down. All right, now that you know the definition of the 5-second rule, what do you say we jump in? Chapter 1, 5 seconds to change your life. You're about to learn something remarkable. It takes just 5 seconds to change your life. Sounds like a gimmick, doesn't it? I know. It's not. It's science. I'm going to prove it to you. You change your life one 5-second decision at a time. It's a fact, and it's the only way you change. This is the story of the 5-second rule. What it is, why it works, and how it's transformed the lives of people around the world. The rule's easy to learn, and its impact is profound. It is the secret to changing anything. Now, once you learn the rule, you can start using it immediately. And the rule's going to help you live, love, work, and speak with greater confidence and courage every single day. Here's the cool part. Once you use it, it's going to be there for you whenever you need it. Now, I created the 5-second rule at a time in my life when everything was falling apart. And by everything, I mean everything. My marriage, finances, career, self-esteem, they were all in the gutter. My problems seemed so big that it was just a struggle each and every morning to get my ass out of bed. That's actually how the rule began. I invented the rule to help me break my habit of hitting the snooze button. When I used the rule for the very first time 7 years ago, I'll admit I thought it was silly. Little did I know I had invented a powerful metacognition technique that would change absolutely everything about my life, work, and sense of self. What's happened to me since discovering the 5-second rule and the power of 5-second decisions is unbelievable. I not only woke up, I shook up my entire life. I've used this one tool to take control and improve everything from my confidence to my cash flow, my marriage to my career, and my productivity to my parenting. I've gone from bouncing checks to 7 figures in the bank, and from fighting with my husband to celebrating 20 years of marriage. Using the rule, I've cured myself of anxiety, built and sold 2 small businesses, been recruited to join the teams at CNN and Success Magazine. And now, I'm one of the most booked speakers in the world. I've never felt more in control, happy, or free, and I couldn't have done any of it without the rule. You see, the 5-second rule changed everything by teaching me just one thing: how to change. Using the rule, I replaced my tendency to overthink the smallest moves with a bias towards action. I used the rule to master self-monitoring and become more present and productive. The rule taught me how to stop doubting and start believing in myself, my ideas, and my abilities. And the rule has given me the inner strength to become a better and much happier person, not for other people, but for me. And the rule, it's going to do the same thing for you. That is why I am so excited to share it with you. In the next few chapters, you're going to learn the story behind the rule, what it is, why it works. You're also going to learn the compelling science that backs it up. You'll discover how 5-second decisions and acts of everyday courage change your life. Finally, You'll learn how you can use the 5-second rule in combination with the latest research-backed strategies to become healthier, happier, and more productive and effective at work. You'll also learn how to use it to end worry, manage anxiety, find meaning in your life, and beat any fear. And that's not all. You're going to hear a lot of proof. This book is packed with social media posts and first-hand accounts from people all over the world who are using the rule to make some amazing things happen. Yes, the rule will definitely help you wake up on time, but what it really does is something far more remarkable. It wakes up the inner genius, leader, rock star, athlete, artist, and change agent that's inside of you. When you first learn the rule, you'll likely start using it to stick to your goals. You might use the rule to push yourself to get to the gym like Margaret does when she isn't feeling it. Or you may use the rule to become more influential at work. That's how Mal first used the rule, to find the courage to meet with his boss and talk about his career goals, something that so many of us fear. Thanks to the rule, not only happened, but the conversation went great. His boss is now supporting him in his new goals. You know, that's another thing that's unique about the 5-second rule. I may have created it, but it's not just my story to tell. And soon it's going to be your story to tell too. And inside this book, you're going to meet people around the world from all walks of life who are using the rule in ways big and small to take charge of their lives. Their diverse experiences are going to help you understand just how limitless the application for the rule and its benefits truly are. For example, you can use the rule to become more productive. Before the 5-second rule, Laura used to make endless to-do lists and sat around making excuses and being a jerk to herself. Now that she knows the rule, there's absolutely no room in Laura's life for excuses, only action. Laura has used the rule to increase her cash flow by $4,000 a month, finished her bachelor's degree, she's hiked a few 4,000 footers, and next up, she's running a marathon. You can also use the rule to step outside your comfort zone and become more effective at networking. Ken used the 5-second rule the same day he learned it at the Project Management Institute National Conference to meet people he called movers and shakers. Matthew used the rule to cold call C-level executives, and Alan used it to meet a dozen folks he wouldn't have otherwise met at a PGA Tour event. Another way you can use the rule? You can use it for self-monitoring and also for controlling your emotions. Jenna uses the 5-second rule as a mom to practice patience instead of snapping at her kids. She's also using it as a sales tool in her new direct selling business. The rule helps her stop thinking about how intimidating it is to sell